Welcome to the 5-Minute Nerd episode 45, where we dive into another nerd culture favorite. Today we're tackling The Path of Daggers, the 8th book in Robert Jordan's The Wheel of Time series. We'll break down the key events, characters, and themes in this pivotal installment, all in just 5 minutes. The Path of Daggers sees the world of the Wheel of Time continue to unravel as the forces of the light and the shadow clash. In this book, Rand al'Thor's struggle to control his ever-expanding empire intensifies, and the political tension is higher than ever. Let's start with Rand. The Dragon Reborn is now the ruler of much of the Westlands, but his victories come with a heavy cost. His fragile control over the Seanchan-occupied lands is tested early in the book when Rand decides to launch a campaign against the Seanchan, leading to the Battle of Abu Dar. This confrontation is crucial, as it's one of the first major military clashes with the Seanchan invaders. Rand's forces manage to push the Seanchan back, but the victory feels hollow. His use of the One Power leaves him vulnerable, and the taint on Siding continues to take its toll on him mentally and physically. The weight of his destiny is slowly eroding his sense of self, and the paranoia that we've seen grow in Rand since Crown of Swords only intensifies. Next, let's talk about the Bowl of the Winds. Remember this artifact from Crown of Swords? It plays a significant role in the Path of Daggers. The rebel AE's Sedai and the Windfinders, alongside Nynaeve and Elaine, successfully use the bowl to correct the weather, breaking the unnatural heat caused by the Dark One's influence. However, this act draws unwanted attention, especially from the Seanchan, who view channelers as tools to be captured and controlled. The use of the Bowl of the Winds may have helped restore balance to the weather, but it also sets off a chain reaction of events that escalate the conflict with the Seanchan. Speaking of Elaine, she continues her quest to claim the Lion Throne of Andor. Her storyline in The Path of Daggers delves into the political intrigue and maneuvering that defines her character arc. As she attempts to rally support among the nobility of Andor, Elaine must navigate the treacherous waters of alliances and betrayals. Her path to the throne is far from straightforward, and the book provides a detailed look at the power struggles that define the politics of Andor. Meanwhile, Egwene Alvear, the Amyrlin seat of the rebel AE's Sedai, continues her efforts to reunite the White Tower. She's laying the groundwork for a future confrontation with Aleida, the Amyrlin of the Tower in Tar Valon. Egwene's storyline may not have as much action as Rand's, but it's rich with political maneuvering and strategic thinking as she works to strengthen her position within the rebel AE's Sedai. She has to balance the various factions within the rebel camp, all while preparing for the inevitable confrontation with Aleida. Egwene's quiet strength and growing leadership skills are a highlight in this book, and her determination is a force to be reckoned with. Mat Cauthon is notably absent from The Path of Daggers. After being caught in the Seanchan invasion of Abu Dar in the previous book, his fate is left uncertain, and fans are left wondering where he'll show up next. While Mat's absence is felt, the story continues to build tension with the growing conflict between Rand's forces and the Seanchan. The Seanchan are a massive presence in The Path of Daggers. Their military strength and terrifying control over domain, channelers who are enslaved, make them a formidable foe for Rand. Their return in this book is a reminder that Rand's victory at Abu Dar is only temporary. The Seanchan are here to stay, and their disciplined armies and advanced tactics will challenge Rand's forces in the books to come. As the title suggests, The Path of Daggers is all about navigating treacherous paths. Rand, Egwene, Elaine, and the other major characters are walking dangerous roads, both literally and metaphorically. Whether it's political intrigue, military campaigns, or personal battles with the Shadow, each character is faced with decisions that could make or break their futures. The Path of Daggers is a turning point in the Wheel of Time series. Rand's growing isolation, the brewing conflict with the Seanchan, and the political struggles for power all contribute to the escalating tension as the world inches closer to the last battle. The stakes are higher than ever, and the heroes of the light are walking a narrow path filled with danger. Until next time, when we'll dive into another nerd culture favorite, keep nerding out. If there are parts of the nerd universe that you'd like for us to cover here at 5-Minute Nerd, leave us a note in the comments. To keep getting nerd culture broken down in 5 minutes, don't forget to like and subscribe.